Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Today, we will discuss Adrien Treccani's appointment as the Senior Vice President of Products at Ripple, along with another partnership with a central bank, this time in Ireland, following tradition. Finally, I will provide a market analysis and overview of BTC XRP. Here we go. In a surprising turn of events, Medico's CEO was named Ripple's SVP of Product. Adrien Treccani, who was previously CEO of Medico, is now Senior Vice President at Ripple, the parent business. In a $250 million deal, blockchain startup Ripple bought out Medico in May. In a formal announcement confirming the acquisition, Medico stated that both firms would continue to function independently, even if Ripple had become the startup's sole shareholder. Adrien Treccani, creator and current CEO of Medico, will keep the company running as its own distinct brand and division. Now, after 7 months, it seems that operational policy has changed. Noticed initially by the sharp-eyed ex-user and XRP enthusiast Wrath off Cannon, Reverberation has promoted Adrien Treccani to the position of Senior Vice President of Product. Ripple made the announcement in a recent post where it predicted the future of the cryptocurrency market in 2024. No need for me to linger on that. One of the earlier videos has been entangled with Medico, as I read it out to you. Nothing is official just yet, but new information points to a minor shift in operational policy at Medico and Ripple. Since Ripple is the only shareholder in Machakos's company, such a result would not be totally unexpected. However, most people have been wondering what this means for Ripple and XRP. One way that Ripple might attract major users and integrate its payment network is through the widespread use of metal certificates of exchange, COEs, crypto custody, and blockchain solutions. Although there has been little progress in that regard, the tight collaboration amongst staff members may set the stage for a positive conclusion. Some have speculated that if crypto custody grows in importance as a source of income for Ripple, the business may start to focus less on its XRP-based core payment network. While there is no evidence to imply that this has occurred or will occur, XRP advocates have expressed concern that this scenario does not bode well for XRP holders. We will have to wait and watch if Ripple reveals more information about its operational policies in relation to Mexico and any potential acquisitions. Meanwhile, both businesses are still contributing to Ripple's bottom line by bolstering the expansion of the project's ecosystem. It is clear that the dynamics within Ripple and its relationship with Medico are changing with the appointment of Adrien Treccani as Senior Vice President of Product at Ripple. Treccani was previously CEO of Medico. Firstly, it appears that there is more integration between the two companies than originally anticipated, given that Treccani's new post at Ripple supports this rather than Medico operating independently under Ripple's ownership. Increasing its influence over an acquired startup in a subtle but significant way to synergize operations is reminiscent of this. It is usual practice for operational strategy to change after an acquisition as the acquiring company tries to get the most out of its investment. Many things could change as a result of this tighter connectivity. If Ripple were to tap into Taco's knowledge of crypto custody and blockchain solutions, its institutional offers would be greatly enhanced. Once Ripple successfully incorporates Medico's solutions into its offerings, it has the ability to entice bigger institutional players, which might boost the adoption of its payment network and possibly increase the value and utility of XRP. But XRP believers are worried that Ripple may start putting more emphasis on crypto custody and other services rather than its main payment network. Current XRP holders may be uneasy about a change in emphasis at Ripple if they have a financial interest in the success of the XRP-based payment network. In light of this hiring, it is reasonable to assume that questions will arise regarding the operational policies of Ripple's. Within the cutthroat and ever-changing realm of blockchain technology and digital currencies, it is common for businesses to have to make course corrections and adjust their strategies in response to changing market conditions, technological developments, and potential possibilities. In order to provide virtual asset services in Ireland, Ripple has registered. The Central Bank of Ireland, CBI, has authorized Ripple to do business in Ireland as a provider of virtual assets, VAs. In a recent press release, Ripple revealed a development that will allow the San Francisco-based fintech company to provide specific digital asset services in Ireland. These services include supporting transactions and transfers of virtual assets. Ripple's Irish subsidiary, Ripple Markets Ireland Ltd., is now listed on the Register of Virtual Asset Service Providers, which is the reason for the Ireland license. Sellers on the CBI online marketplace. With this registration in place, Ripple has reached a major milestone that will facilitate its growth in the European market. MyCA will be in full swing next year once regulations pertaining to crypto assets and marketplaces go into force. In order to meet the requirements of the MiCA framework, Ripple must get additional licenses. In February of last year, Ripple took advantage of Ireland's conducive climate for innovation by opening its first European Union office in Dublin. Launching an innovation hub in 2018, the CBI has been supportive of the virtual assets market and allows fintech firms to communicate with the regulator in an informal approach. Ireland continues to show its support for digital asset and blockchain-focused businesses, as shown by the recent registration that Ripple acquired. In July, Ripple's managing director for Europe mentioned that the company was considering applying for a license in Ireland. Due to legal uncertainties in the US, Ripple is pursuing an Irish license to operate as a virtual asset service provider, as revealed last year by Alta Rodi, the company's CLO steward. This target of the firm's compliance milestones for 2023 has been accomplished. Eldorado, commenting on the news, stressed that the company has maintained its tremendous progress this year, thanks to the IRISH license. The strides Ripple has taken this year in securing operational licenses were also highlighted by him. He tweeted that the Central Bank of Ireland had approved Ripple as a registered VASP to provide compliant cryptocurrency services, completing a remarkable year of progress in 2023. The Monetary Authority of Singapore granted us a full major payments institution license this year. And the Dubai Financial Services Authority authorized XRP for usage by licensed institutions within the Dubai International Financial Center. According to Eric van Miltenberg, Ripple's SVP of Strategic Initiatives, we are overjoyed that Ripple Markets has been recognized as a VASP by the CBI. For our company in the area, this is a huge win. As part of its worldwide endeavors to collaborate with authorities and deliver the advantages of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology to businesses and their consumers, Ripple's is battling registration in Ireland. According to the news release, the Monetary Authority of Singapore, the Central Bank of Singapore, granted a payment license to the Ripple's Singapore subsidiary in October 2023. This year, the majority of Ripple's 35 money transmitter licenses were obtained in the United States. In addition, XRP was authorized for usage within the DIFC by the Dubai Financial Services Authority (DSA) in November 2023. This opens the door for XRP to be used by DIFC-licensed virtual asset enterprises. Considering the legal environment in the US, Ripple's recent registration as a virtual asset service provider in Ireland is a major strategic move. I think this is a huge step forward for Ripple's worldwide expansion strategy. The fact that the company has decided to set up shop in Ireland, with its relatively lax regulations, is proof of how flexible and ahead of the curve they are. Digital asset and blockchain startups find Ireland an appealing location because of the central bank's 2018 inauguration of its innovation hub, which demonstrates its openness to fintech innovation. In acquiring the massive register, Ripple is doing more than simply increasing its reach. It's also lining up with a regulatory system that works well for its company. Ripple is relocating to a more favorable environment for its growth, much like a plant searching for sunlight. Has a multiplier effect. Growing into new countries like Ireland offers a strategic buffer. Ripple's has a well-defined plan for worldwide compliance and expansion, as shown by its compliance milestones in 2023. Such as being a fully regulated major payments institution in Singapore and having XRP approved for usage by the Dubai Financial Services Authority. The decision by Ripple is representative of a larger trend in the cryptocurrency sector, as businesses strive to conform to the regulations of different countries. This movement is a reaction to the realization that working together with authorities and being compliant are key to digital assets' success in the long run. This is a change from the early days of the industry, when they were more resistant to or even hostile to regulation. Finally, tremors. With the completion of registration in Ireland and other regulatory milestones in 2023, the country will have reached a critical juncture in its worldwide strategy. By taking the initiative to communicate with relevant regulatory agencies and obtain the appropriate permits, Ripple is strengthening its standing as a forward-thinking, compliant participant in the digital asset industry while simultaneously increasing its operational skills. At last, we reach the market summary. Consolidating above the 43,860 mark, Bitcoin did manage to get past the imbalance. The zigzag pattern came out like this. The momentum, as I have already said numerous times, persisted from the support level. About 41,927, we were able to go with 44K after that. The level of excellent dominance also increased. It's currently nearing 54% now. Is the time to take a break from Bitcoin. If its dominance begins to wane, altcoins will begin to offer good profits, unless you're a short seller, in which case it's bad news for you. XRP has been moving steadily for hours, and the momentum from the critical support level of 0.5951 has maintained. After we consolidate over the equally crucial level of 0.6204, we will go on to levels 0.6336, where everything was previously. With this massive reservoir of liquid assets sitting at 0.6513 and rising, we are patiently waiting for Bitcoin to reach certain levels. If it does, the outlook will only improve, potentially reaching as high as 0.7166. I am done for the day. Please subscribe and like as always. See you later, bye.